Okay. What is up, Heroes of Dominion? My name is Charlie. This is Hero Wars Central. And this is going to be our live stream discussion talking about the Mage class, or magical damage dealers, magical hitters. We're going to throw in a little bit of support heroes in as well. We might talk about them, we might not. Depends on how far this goes. But before we get into this too far, I need to know how I sound. Oh. Didn't have my microphone in front of me. Let's start this over. What's up, Heroes of Dominion? My name is Charlie. This is Hero Wars Central, and today we're going to talk about the Mage class. We're going to discuss the Mage class as far as the my tier system is concerned. We're going to debate them together. We're going to build this tier list as a community, and new players will forever have something that they can reference, that they can make sense of these 46, 47, or whatever heroes. So now let's see. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me now? I can't wait for the intro called Ladies and Gentlemen, welcome back to another Hero Talk. Here's your host, Charlie. That was silly. Got about 15 viewers on. Let me know what you guys think about the audio quality, if you can hear me well enough. As soon as I get the go ahead that you guys can hear me, I'm going to go ahead and talk about my tier list. Perfect. Glory, good to see you, my man. Okay, excellent. So, for those of you that are new to my channel, and there are quite a bit of you that are new to my channel, hopefully, I do videos for new players. Would you look at that? 16,000 subscribers. I do videos for new players of the game of Hero Wars and Hero Wars Mobile. I love to help as much as I can. I do my best to be factual and unbiased. However, I do have my own opinions, and this tier list is mostly going to be my opinions and that of the community. We're going to build this tier list together. I think that's the best way to do it. We got some people from all over the world. We've got some people from Germany. We've got Stefan from Germany. We've got, let's see, MMA from Lebanon. Jorgen. You don't like Bevan? You know how I pronounce Jorgen. Jorgen, that's the correct pronunciation. What's up, Finkel? Andy? Better than it's been. It's louder than usual. Louder than usual? Really? Interesting. I haven't messed with the settings at all. Those should be new people. The game featured your channel today. So Work brings up something fantastic, and I'm going to go ahead and call this out because it has done some big things for my channel. Maybe you guys know, maybe this is your first time joining my live stream. This might be the first time that you are joining me, live stream or video or whatever. But Hero Wars and Hero Wars Mobile posted in several places my channel, and they actually put on here that they are going to give out a gift if I get to a certain amount of subscribers. So this post went up 8 hours ago. And in that 8 hours, I gained almost 4,000 subscribers in 8 hours. 4,000 subscribers in 8 hours. I started the day with a little shy of 13,000, and I'm over 16,000 and counting. I'm still gaining about 5 a minute, which is ridiculous. Got somebody from the Philippines, Wisconsin. What do you guys think about? You guys released your guy, J-Alt. Are you a Packers fan? Let's see. Show familiar question. The background is new. Finkel. I figured that I'd be having a lot of people that have not been a part of my live stream before joining us, and I've been meaning to set up this backdrop for a while. This is the backdrop that I used to use. It's the same place. It's just I'm using a backdrop now. That's it. Sounds same as always. Philippines. Rodrigo from the Philippines. Crease from Idaho. Crease. Welcome to the chat. Crease is she's awesome. Tank video sounded soft to me. This sounds good. Okay. Congrats on pairing with Facebook. No pressure. Let's get him in there, everyone. Nice. Deserve it. 4K sub. Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous. Somebody messaged me. They're like, "Hey, did you see the post?" And I'm like, "No, what happened?" And I had just checked my analytics, and I saw that I had where I typically average between 300 and 400 views per hour. I had gained like 1,200 views in an hour, and I was like, "What is going on? What is going on?" So, all right, let's discuss this tier system, this fantastic tier system that's both ridiculous and effective. We're going to talk about 5 tiers here. We're really going to be talking about just 4 tiers, okay? And the final product, and there will be a final product, the final product will be a lot cleaner than this. Obviously, this is just my notepad. OneNote, it's a fantastic program. I have the new puppy tier, and the new puppy tier is every hero in the game. Every hero in the game fits into the new puppy tier. Everybody from Marcus, yes, Marcus, Heidi, the hero of the current event on mobile, Leon, Astaroth, everybody. And the new puppy tier is your favorite hero. This is a game, and I don't want anybody telling you how to play the game differently than how you want to play it. So if you find that you really love Ishmael, then I need you to play Ishmael, right? Roxama, welcome to the stream. Yeah. So new puppy tier is your favorite hero. My favorite hero is Kark. He happens to also be an effective hero. Then we have the water bottle tier. Water bottle tier. I know these names are ridiculous, but bear with me. Water bottle tier heroes are those heroes that can fit into most teams, and you can build a team around them. So they're both versatile and they're effective. All right. Think about tanks. For example, in yesterday's video, we decided that Zeri was not a water bottle tier hero because you couldn't sub Zeri into every into every team. You needed to really build a team around Zeri. Contrast with that was Astaroth. Astaroth can easily fit into any team. Obviously, he fits better than others, but you can also build a team around him, so he fits water bottle tier. So whenever we're talking about water bottle tier heroes, these heroes need to be extremely flexible. And then you have stop sign tier. Stop sign tier heroes, they're heroes that don't fit into every team, but you can build a team around them very effectively. Think about Kark, Lars, Orion, Leon, Ju, Sebastian, Kira would be a stop sign tier hero. And then we have the milk crate tier heroes. These heroes are more of your supporting cast. These heroes you would want to sub in to teams against certain other teams. So you wouldn't necessarily build a team around them. They are good heroes, but maybe you wouldn't use them all the time. Think about Cornelius. Think about Rufus. Think about, I don't know, maybe Celeste to some extent, although Celeste I feel is probably a water bottle tier hero. That's a bad example. So milk crate tier heroes are those heroes that are subbed into a team against certain other teams to fill a role, a specific role. Dante isn't your favorite hero, then you're wrong. Well, I don't want to be right. And then finally, we have dead battery tier heroes. Dead battery tier heroes are those heroes that are either bugged or are just really weak and need a rework for them to be effective. Think about Daredevil before the fix. Daredevil on Facebook is still a dead battery tier hero. We talked about Aurora being a dead battery tier, although I've had a ton of people come out to me today saying that Aurora's ability actually does work. It's just not noticeable. Lilith on Facebook was dead battery, but on mobile, she is stop sign tier. So good there. Good there. Cornelius, you think Cornelius is your favorite hero? Let's see. I feel like the definition of milk crate tier needs to work to very limited or very niche because that's where Aurora belonged. Yeah, probably. I don't know. I've been thinking about that a lot too. I've been thinking about this is the weakest tier as far as its definition. Yeah. No update on the mobile calendar. I do not know when the spring or the anniversary event happens, although I imagine it's going to happen very soon. Very soon. Very soon. So with that being said, well, so Finkel, Astrid and Lucas is bugged. I hear that Aurora is bugged, although I've heard people say to the contrary. Zakaria, Chaba is a huge dead battery. Disagree. Chaba is a water bottle tier tank. But we're not going to talk about this. If you want to see my discussion about Chaba on why I feel he's a water bottle tier tank and not a dead battery tier tank, check out my stream from yesterday. It does go into detail about that. I don't want to get into it here because we're going to talk about mages. And as we did yesterday, just for the sake of consistency, we're going to use Tim Davis's Hero Wars spreadsheet. And for those of you that don't know about Tim Davis runs the Hero Wars mobile community, The GOAT Facebook page. He's got this great spreadsheet. If you click on files right here and then download Hero Wars character data, that is your spreadsheet. We're going to follow along with this just because he's got it all nice and detailed out. Aurora isn't a very good tank at the lower levels. I agree. I didn't check it out, but I will. Crease for sure. That's a strong combo. Where the front line doesn't get healing that way. Dorian or Helios, Orion, Super Mage team. Well, okay. So let's start. I wanted to start with Arachne. Arachne is not a mage. She's not a mage. However, on mobile, she got a rework to be more mage-like. On Facebook, she's more of a warrior. So I don't really want to talk about her in regards to, where is my Arachne? Here we go. All of her abilities are magic attack, right? Demolition Robot, modified by magic attack. Teleport, modified by magic attack. Underground Strike, modified by magic attack. Neurotoxin, modified by magic attack. Her glyphs are dumb. She's got physical attack and magic attack. Arachne needs a rework on Facebook. She got a rework on mobile. I agree with Glory immediately that on Facebook, Arachne's dead battery tier. What I need to know is how I feel about... I want to know how I feel about her on mobile. I don't play Arachne on mobile. I need some input. I need some input here. From what I know, she's a great defensive timeout hero. She's great with control. You know what? Give me one sec, guys. Let me set up. On mobile, she's nasty. Crease, go on. Tell me about her. Where does she fit? Milk crate for mobile. Textbook milk crate for mobile. So you sub Arachne in for certain teams on mobile. Sound is low. Spritz, sound is low. I didn't get that feedback from other people that the sound is low. She's amazing in defense. I hate going against her. So she's good on defense. On mobile, she's kind of a joke as well. Okay. This is one of the very few heroes that I have. That's not the right cable. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to set up my tablet so you guys can see my tablet. Okay, QuickTime, file, new movie, Streamception. Okay, let me finagle this a little bit so that you guys can see. Where are you? There you are. Okay. Okay. Sound is lower than usual. Really? Arcana, how does my sound sound? I'm getting some feedback here that my sound is lower than usual. She's got a stun combined with maybe a Luther and Maya's pet. Okay, so the mobile version, she was reworked. They got rid of her physical attack and they gave her magic penetration instead. Sound is loud for some too. Super weird. I promise you, I have not adjusted settings at all. In fact, I haven't been down here since my stream ended yesterday. Sound good, man. Okay, sounds normal, sounds wonderful. Okay, so what they did on tour on mobile is they took away her physical attack and they added magic penetration, and I think they changed her skin too. She's got magic attack skins, and on Facebook. No, that's the same. So I'm gonna put Arachne here on mobile. Yeah, Bastard Man, I put up a backdrop so you guys, so it's a little cleaner to look at. All right. Yeah, that's exactly it. So, do we want to talk about Maya here, or do we want to talk about Maya on the healer video? What do you guys think? Same thing with Celeste. I feel like Celeste is a strong. I feel like Celeste is a very strong mage, but she's also a very strong healer. I'm gonna go ahead and say that Celeste is water bottle tier, even though we're not really going to be dealing with her. We'll be dealing with a little bit more on mobile. I'm sorry, on the healing video. But I would say that she's water bottle tier. What do you guys feel about Maya? Maya's got some damaging abilities. She's got some heals. She's got some controls. Some people main her. Like a lot of people use her with Satori. Where's my Maya? 16,000. Maya is a mage first and foremost. Okay, so we're talking about her in the right video then. Where's my Maya? I'm getting distracted. My mom just texted me. She saw how many subscribers I've got. So she's got this. She's got a shield, damage over time. She's got this control ability, and then she's got this heal. I'm going to use Maya. Maya's milk crate. I need some information about Maya because I don't really know what to do with her. I don't either, Waslaback. Celeste, I think, is probably the best hero in the game right now. No doubt. In my opinion, Celeste is one of the most powerful heroes in the game, especially on manual mode. I think Celeste is a must-have. Maya is situational. Maya's milk crate. I got 2 votes for milk crate. She's good, but she fits in few teams. That's the definition of milk crate. No, that's not milk crate. That's stop sign. You'd want to build a team around her. Is she situational, or do you want to build a team around her? Yeah, they do stack. Bevan, they do stack. See, I feel like that she's good, but you want to build a team around her. But I don't know. I don't know. A lot of you are saying milk crates here. Maya stops physical damage dealers from reaching your team. I know. I want Celeste a lot. Maya alters positioning. She does massive damage, but can't really be your main damage dealer. That's another milk crate. Celeste clears my tower at every single floor with full health. Yep. Celeste is amazing. I got a lot of people saying milk crate. Maya is one of the probably 4 heroes that I have no experience with. See, I think she could fit in stop sign as well. I think she could. Philip, why? You would build a team around her? G Glory made something very apparent right there. Whenever I was exploring the best Satori team, everybody said to use Maya. Bevan says stop sign. Maya and mobile is hard to get, which is sad. Yeah, Yeah, they added the ability to get her in the arena on Facebook, which made it a lot easier. But I'm not sure if I would chase her still. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Yeah, see, I have no experience with her, so I'm not sure. I use her situationally to anti. You can fit in stop sign. There are a few teams I've seen go through on her. I'm gonna put her. I tell you what, I'm gonna put her in stop sign, not because I'm gonna override you guys that I trust to put milk crate, but I'm gonna think about it and come back to it. I fought 5 heroes. I had a little under. They were at 175. I would say Maya is off heal, like with Mara. 4 to 5 stars and absolute Maya. I only use her in tower when I'm killing fast, Martha. Read the definition of stop sign. That is literally Maya. Can build a team around, but doesn't fit into most teams. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave her there. I'm going to leave her there because you wouldn't sub Maya in against... Would you sub Maya in against certain teams? Like you'd want... You can't... So Arcana built around her. I mean to say that you couldn't swap her in. If we're calling her a mage, like you said mage first. If we're calling her a mage, would you swap her in instead of Lars or Orion against certain teams? So if you can build a team around based on positioning disruption, then she's stop sign tier. But milk crate tier heroes are those heroes that you would swap in for a purpose. I think she's stop sign tier. I think you got to build a team around her. I think you have to build a team around her for her to be effective. So I'm going to leave her there. No. All right. On mobile, Maya's weapon effect is magic defense, so I guess she's anti-mage. What is her artifact on here? What is her artifact on Facebook? Magic defense on Facebook too. That's a cool artifact. Less effective Nebula? Really? Okay. All right. So next mage. No. Marcus S tier. All right. But Nebula's a lot stronger. Nebula is great, fits on many teams. Yeah, we're definitely gonna put Nebula into water bottle tier. There's no doubt about that. Okay, so for the mages here, we got a good 14. What I want to do, I want to put these all into stop sign tier. You would build a team around all of them. You would build a team around Orion. You would build a team around Krista. You would build a team around all of these. That's argument number 1. The next thing that I want to say is which of these mages would you swap in but not use in your main team? So to me, the mages that I would swap in and potentially not use in my main team are Satori, Cornelius, and Phobos. Maybe Judge also. Satori, Judge, Cornelius, Phobos. I think everybody else, you have to build a team around them. What do you guys think? So, Zakaria, is that how you pronounce your name? Zakaria? I like Faceless and Water Bottle tier. I think Faceless fits into a lot of teams really well. I think that he can be, you can have a team built around him, and I think you can put him into any team. I think Faceless deserves to be Water Bottle tier. I think of these, Faceless, Lars, and Orion could be plugged into any team. I honestly think Satori could make that argument as well. You can plug them into any team and do well in place of their existing damage dealer. I think a lot of these other ones, you'd want to build around them specifically. I think Helios fits into a lot of opportunities. I think Helios is a great substitution in my Bob team against crit hit teams. I think Cornelius is a great substitution against mages. Yeah, stop sign, probably the one you swap out situationally, though. See, Corn, Satori, Faceless. Possibly Faceless. I've swapped him in for Magic Defense. What about Helios? Helios swap into lots of teams. What about Helios? Kevin, get rid of the Absolute Star Heidi. Trade him for a Cleaver. Heidi is shit. I'd use Faceless against physical damage dealers. Yeah, that's a good plan. That's a good plan. Peppy just with Cleaver. Yep, I agree. Peppy just with Cleaver. All right, now that we've had a little bit of time to look these over, let's start at the top. Let's start at the top. So, whoa. Am I covering up anything? Let's start with Orion here. Can I say something controversial? He's not popular, but Judge is probably Water Bottle tier for the same reason as Orion and Faithless. Mojo's Milk Crate. Even level 50, he was up until level 50. I've never seen a decent Judge. That's what I want, but there's no Cleaver events. There will never be a Cleaver event, unfortunately. Never be a Cleaver event. I'm leaving. Oh, my girlfriend just left. How do we feel about Orion, guys? Can we swap Orion into most teams? We can build a team around him for sure. We can build a team around Orion for sure, 100%. But can we swap him into most teams? Besser, we will talk about Judge. We absolutely will talk about Judge. Comments are blocking it. Loud Matt, we haven't done Marksman yet. We're probably going to do Marksman tomorrow. It's Mark's People, by the way. Mark's People. See, I feel like Orion is Water Bottle tier as well. I think that you could sub him in many parts of this game. I think he fits. I think you can build a team around him. I think that you would build a team around him. I think that he's strong enough to have his own team. This is my argument. Does anybody have anything to say about that? Glory says stop sign. So I Glory, this is another thing that I've been thinking about as well. Do I, if I'm talking about magic damage dealers in the water bottle tier, I don't know. I think you can sub in. I think you can sub in Orion even into physical teams. Why, Glory? Tell me your argument for stop sign. Does anybody else have any arguments against water bottle? The thing with water bottle is most teams, a smart person would not have Orion on physical damage team. Well, that's true. That's true. I get Orion's lifts. I'm investing hard. I have Orion. Your hair looks nice. What am I? I built my mobile team around Orion. He's devastating against every lineup until he sees. And because Orion doesn't fit in physical teams, for example, Cornelius can fit in any team. So you're saying that So this is where things start to get a little hairy for me. Because do we consider this top tier here every team, or do we just consider it magic damage teams? And if we just consider it magic damage teams, does that make every one of these mages by default fit into water bottle tier? Because all of them can fit into most teams. See, Arcane's got a statement that I tend to agree with. Orion and Lars fit very well into physical teams if you put a Nebula in there. It's tough. Yeah. No, I can't do that, Jacqueline. Or Joaquin. For me, is stop sign. Isn't he backline? It doesn't pick that up. No, Orion is in front of Martha, is in front of Dorian. I don't know. I could go either way. I think Orion's definitely worth leveling up for the campaign. I don't know. Let's put an asterisk on this, and I'm going to come back to it. Loud Matt, I don't want to use stats as a tiebreaker. I don't want this tier list. There's plenty of tier lists about the best heroes, the best teams, and all that. And I don't want this to be about the best, whatever heroes. People can get very far in this game, if they pick a tank, a damage dealer, and a healer, and go from there. They're never going to be top 50 in arena, but they're going to be very strong. And I really don't want to overcomplicate this. I really don't want to overcomplicate this. So let's do this. Let's leave Orion right there. And then I'm going to come back to him. Joaquin. Yeah. Krista is stop sign. Agree. Can you still see that? I just moved it over a little bit. I think Krista is a stop sign because you can't fit her into every team very well. You can't make the argument for Krista like you could for Orion or Lars or Cornelius. I think she's firmly right here. I think she's firmly stop sign. Anybody argue about this? Same with Kai. While we're at it, I think Kai only works in Kark teams. Kreese, keep in mind a lot of these players don't have Chapter 14. Gear Oil City. Where's the gift? I got a gift for you guys soon. Okay, so Kai. Glory, are you saying you agree with Kai here? Kai is Milk Crate? You would sub Kai in against certain teams? Francisco, tell me why you would. Kai would be good in a stall team? I think, Bevan, I think it was covering up. I think it was covering up part of the chat window if I moved it too far over. See, I use Kai situationally. I sub Kai into my Kark team against certain teams. I'm not sure that I would build a team around Kai. Hawk. Welcome to Hero War Central live stream, where the games are made up and the points don't matter. See, I don't think that Kai is stop signs here because I don't know that I would build a team around him. I think that I would sub him in to some teams, but I don't think I would ever build a team around Kai. Bevan, exactly. Other than Bob teams, what else is he good for? He's good on defense. You would sub him in. You don't make a team for Kai. Kai is a sub, not a main. Glory, tell me about your argument for stop sign. Hawk. I was just watching you take video and seeing you go live. What's up, Job? So, Hawk, I've got some fantastic tiers here. I've got, instead of ranking heroes from S to D or F or whatever, I'm ranking them based on their utility and effectiveness. Soulstone's Kai's great in campaign within Prism. He's not useful outside of Bob lineups in campaign. Kark, we're not going to do. So if you're talking about Kai and Kark, there are better Kark teams than with Kai. Much better. I would only sub Kai in on defense and arena. Finkel's got stop sign as well. Can be good with Bob. Can be built around in a stall team. I could see both. Maybe the answer is... I mean, if you could make the argument that Kai is both a stop sign tier hero and a milk crate tier hero, then wouldn't that make him a water bottle tier hero? You could swap him into most teams. No, you couldn't. You can't have a Kai team without Kark. Finkel, give me a good Give me a good stall team to think about. It's hard to read the tiers. Is everybody else having trouble reading the tiers? How do I expand this? All right, guys. I got a puppy situation here. Give me 1 sec. I'll be right back. Give me like 2 minutes. Sorry, guys. There we go. That's probably a little easier to read. Okay. Use the viewer tool to zoom in under the purple banner. Yeah, I'm trying to. 175. Maybe make that a little better. Okay. Comments are covering again. Oh my gosh. I will come up with a better platform to use this for tomorrow's video. Let's see, how does that look? Is that better? All right, for new to this channel, there are many live stream videos that show the buildup of these tier names coming in right now. I'm sure it's confusing. Okay, so people that are just joining us, let's just touch on these again. Water bottle tier heroes are heroes that can fit into most teams, and you can build a team around. Okay, you can sub them into most teams, and you can build a team around them. Stop sign tier heroes, you can build a team around them, but they don't necessarily fit into every team. Okay, and then you have milk crate heroes. These are your support heroes. You would not build a team around them necessarily, but you would sub them in against certain teams. And then you have dead battery, which are heroes that are bugged or heroes that are just too weak. Heroes that are just too weak. Looks fine now? Okay. Comments covering went on full screen. Kevin, how does it look now? Right there, Charlie. Okay, it works. Okay, good. Okay, we're not going to touch it. So what do we feel about Kai? Can you build a team around him, or would you sub him in? Are we building a team around him, or would we sub him in? You would put Kai in a crit team? Oh, I see. Yeah, see, I think Kai is milk crate. I think he has to be milk crate. I think he's got to be. All right, let's talk about Heidi. Heidi's milk. Kai's milk crate. Milk the Kai. No, Warwick, I don't think so. I think that you could make an argument for subbing him in on some defensive teams as well. I'm not sure. See, Joseph, I like the idea of a vampirism team, but yeah. I see your point, Loud Matt. Can we just set Heidi on fire? Does anybody agree? Does anybody think that Heidi belongs anywhere other than Dead Battery right now? Hawk, we're talking about overall. We're talking about overall. If a hero does well in campaign, it's worth discussing. If a hero does well in just campaign, that's obviously a milk crate tier. Heidi needs more stars in absolute. Jay, that's awesome. I'm adding that in. Needs more stars than 6 to be worth using. That's awesome. What do Finkel say? More soul coin. Okay. Yeah. Heidi did battery. 6 feet under. Okay. All right, who's next? Who's next? Satori. How do we feel about Satori, guys? Loud, I've actually asked for that. I've actually asked for a usage map. Can't see my list because chat is blocking everything. Help me out, guys. Is my chat blocking? What is it? Hold on. Let me open this up on let's see. Mute site. Your channel. How is this blocking chat? Chat not blocking its personal size of individual browser window. Looks fine on PC. I'll check my phone. I don't see your chat. My chat is over on right. He needs to adjust his window size in YouTube to change the chat box location. At the moment, I'm blocking. Don't move it. I would like to say... Okay. Only in full screen? Looks fine to me, guys, on PC. Looks fine to me. Okay. Satori's amazing. I agree. Satori is amazing, but does he fit into every team? Get a boozy drink. Phyrexian Walker, hold on. Magic the Gathering fan? Which card is that? Oh, man. Oh, the 0-3. I remember this guy. Sorry, sidetracked. Sidetracked. Satori is not water bottle. Satori is a stop sign hero. You build a team around him. You don't sub him in. You don't sub him into teams. You build a team around him. Satori can be a slayer against certain groups, but needs time and must be built up to a monster. If only focused on a 5-star, who would it be? If I only focused on 5 for a team, who would it be? J-Alt, let's play this exercise. Are you on Facebook or are you on mobile? Where's the gift? Ali, the gift is coming, sir. The gift is the gift that I've been giving you for 51 minutes and 59 seconds. My name is Walker. Oh, cool. Okay. Awesome. I always try to build decks with the Dreadnought, Phyrexian Dreadnought. Stop sign for Guild War. Difficult to be in server war due to so much support needed. See, I feel like you can't use Satori. You can't swap in Satori in any team unless you have like Astaroth as your tank. Martha, I don't know how to use Satori either. Okay, if you're on mobile, build a Daredevil team. Do Astaroth, Daredevil, Elmer, Astaroth, Daredevil, Elmer, Dorian, Sebastian? Maybe? Yeah, Phyrexian Dreadnought. Awesome card. Sidetracked again, guys. Sorry. Yeah, this guy. Oh, man. Whenever I'd go to Friday Night Magic, I'm not going to do that, actually. When I'd go to Friday Night Magic, I would get every single one of these that I could find. Ridiculous card. Anyway, back to Hero Wars. Mobile, always Daredevil team. Daredevil, I hear, is doing some work on mobile right now. Sebastian's kind of terrible on mobile, honestly. But he's good. He's good in the right team. Maybe you could use Jet instead. Maybe you could use Envari. I don't know. Satori is the best Kira replacement for any Kira team. Dude, Satori is amazing and universal. Satori is not universal, Kreese. You cannot just sub. I would not put, well... I don't think you would. Satori is universal. You would put Satori into any team. You would pull out. If you can't rock the twins, Satori is the follow-up. Okay, but that's not the point. The point of this tier list isn't who is the best mage. The point of this tier list is if he's a water bottle tier hero, can you pull out your main damage dealer in any team and plug Satori in and fit? Or do you have to build a team around Satori? Like, you can't just plug Satori in. You have to build a team around Satori. I think he's too squishy. I think he's way too squishy. In fact, I think that you're supposed to build Satori with heroes that don't build energy quickly. I think you want to have a team that doesn't build energy with Satori because you want Satori to be the one doing all the energy. Jet can be in a top tier mage team? No. No, we're Argyrus? Sorry. We were talking about a good mobile team. I will fight you. Kreese, I disagree with you. I'm sorry, I disagree with you. He's a counter to specific heroes, and you can build around in that skill. Yeah, see, I think he's too squishy. Ali, I can't give VIP bonuses. I can't give that. And please for the 5 so I can write them down. What 5? Oh, Astaroth, Daredevil, Dorian, Elmer. There you go. Astaroth, Sebastian, Daredevil, Jet, Martha. Here you go. Astaroth, Sebastian, Daredevil, Jet, Martha. I'm hearing that team, Astaroth, Sebastian, Daredevil, Jet, Martha, is getting rank 1 on a lot of mobile teams, on a lot of mobile servers. All right, Kreese, send it away. Kreese is going to try to convince me otherwise. I'm fine with that. Let's talk about Helios. Let's talk about Helios. I don't think that I would build a team around Helios. I think he's fantastic subbing in to just about any team against crit heroes. Loud Matt, you made that team up? That I've actually gotten a couple of messages from people saying that has gotten them to rank 1 in Arena on their server. Water bottle for Helios. Helios is stop sign. Helios is stop sign. Kreese is triggered. That's all right. Kreese and I give each other hell all the time. It's fine. Helios is milk. Milk crate. I have Thea, but until I get Martha, thank you very much. Helios is milk crate. Stop sign. Milk crate's here. Helios is a nice backup. I mean milk. Anyone else from the Philippines? Milk crate. So let's talk about this. Okay. That's what it was. So first let's talk about this. Would you build a team around Helios? My argument is no. And the reason why, hear me out. The reason why I would not build a team around Helios is Helios lacks penetration. He has no glyph. He has no skin. He has no artifact. He has no penetration. You cannot build a team around Helios. Now, so that disqualifies him for stop sign. For sure stop sign, for sure water bottle. I think that Helios is for sure milk crate hero. Now, who said stop sign so I can hear your argument here? Stop sign. Warwick, tell me why you would build a team around Helios. Is it specifically the Dorian Orion combo? Warwick, give me some feedback here. Is it specifically for the if it's specifically for the Dorian Orion combo, then you're using him with Orion, who is providing armor penetration. Basterman says stop sign. Basterman, give me an argument why he needs. Okay, so you're saying he needs Orion to be useful, so you can't build a team around him. We got 2 teams that are on a sort of pure damage. For pure damage? Satori is incredibly strong, but you have to build a team around him. Thanks, Joel. I like Satori a lot. I really, really like Satori. He was my main hitter on mobile for a long time. It would be. I haven't built it myself. Your Helios team. Bevan, tell me about your Helios team. Tell me about it. I think better and agree. Milk sounds perfect. I built a team around him, around Kai. I wasn't planning on using Kark until I got Kai. Now I use Kai and Kark together and they destroy. You can use him instead of Orion if you use Faceless. You could. You didn't send me the team. Cree, send me the team. Hawk, we're not going to discuss Ginger on here. We're just doing mages. We'll do Mark's people in a different video, probably tomorrow. Toss him in if I'm running against the team. See, I sub in Satori against people that use Jorgen also, but that's subbing him in. That's not building a team around him. I mean, that's a different argument. Satori's my main hitter all as well, but I have Bob team now. Maybe must build a team for Helios instead if can build a team around. Yeah, Hawk, we're doing Mage only. Yesterday we did tanks. Tomorrow we'll probably do marksman. Glory, who are you referring to that can fit into Kark and twins and all that? Are you talking about Helios or are you talking about Satori? Torn. I'm torn, guys. Cree, someone hit you up offline on Discord about Ginger. All right, so what did you say? She can fit into Kark teams and twins teams with Orion. Does it mean that she's water bottle? Yeah, but the point that I'm trying to make with the distinction between this and that is that you would only use Helios in a Kark team. See, he does have really high damage output though. So this is the problem with damage dealing heroes is so many of them are pretty equal. Some of them excel when they have a partner, like Helios, Orion, or Kark and Faceless. But for the most part, a lot of these damage dealers, they're pretty equal. They're pretty on par with each other. TikTok time is gone. Where is my gift? Yeah, I think Helios is milk crate. My opinion, though, guys. This is all my opinion. Cleaver. All right, let me copy this. Galahad. Satori, Jorgen, Martha. If that team is good, Kreese, if that team right there is good, then Satori is a water bottle hero. that tier, I don't know. I'm gonna play with that a little bit offline. All right, let's just say that Satori. Is Satori more of a hitter, more of a fit in than Helios is? Right, but Bevan, my argument, Bevan says that Orion isn't the only hero that can help Helios with magic penetration. Lars and Faceless give it a 2. But my argument, and this is my personal opinion. My personal opinion is that your hitter, your primary damage dealer has to have penetration. Otherwise, you need help. Helios is a guy. Helios is a he. Yes, baby. All right, you know what? Let's go. We're doing this right now. We're doing this right now. Cleaver, Galahad, Satori, Martha, Jorgen. Okay. Kreese's team. I can do this. Even though that's not the point of this stream, I can do this because it's my stream. Okay. Okay. Oh, timed out. Ah. Yeah. Thanks for that, Arcana. Thank you for the super chat, Arcana. This is my super secret tech right here. This is my new this is my new Bob team that I've been playing with. Yeah. Caracas. Nice. Would you try Cleaver, Astaroth, Jorgen? I will in a little bit. It's one of my. It's not mine. It's one of the guilds. It's a good team. It's a good team. Okay, so we're putting you right there, and I'm leaving Helios and Milk Crate. That being said, I'm happy to chat with any of you about this. I'm happy to chat with any of you about this offline. Join my Discord. Facts. let's go ahead and throw that link up real quick. Invite people. Never, no limit, generate new link, copy. Whoops. Let's do that. Galahad he's a player. He's a player. Does Nebula remove Satori marks? Yes, Nebula does remove Satori marks. That's why I threw him in there with Jorgen. Because I knew. Say my big counter against Galahad is to use Jorgen, and I knew going against Satori that would be tough. Yeah. Crease, send all the cool builds to me. I love testing out new stuff. I love trying the new stuff. Yeah. All right. So Cornelius. Is Cornelius a water bottle hero? Can you fit him into most teams? And can you build a team around him? Or does he just fit in? Does you just sub him in against certain teams? I think you can go on either of these. What I'm not sure about, I mean, he obviously can be subbed in against some teams. Obviously, that's his big purpose. Sub him in to kill Cornelius. I'm sorry, sub him in to kill Satori. Sub him in to kill Celeste. Sub him in to kill Lars. So obviously, he's a good sub-in hero. But would you build a team around Cornelius? Would you build a team around Cornelius? John, I got a couple heroes that are like that I just all of a sudden got full. I think that Cornelius is necessary. I think Cornelius is one of those heroes. In fact, I'm planning on doing a video for new players that's specifically about, what heroes that you want to level no matter what, depending, no matter what people say. You just don't build a team around him. Okay. Cornelius who? Milk Crate, no. Very strong against magic damage dealers. Too old for this, newer heroes. He can fit in any team, but he is good against mage heroes only. So yeah, that's the definition of Milk Crate. Pretty straightforward there. I thought he would be pretty straightforward. I use Cornelius a lot in a Satori team. I think it's that Bruno, that team right there. I think I got that from Dan Buccini. I think that was the Satori team that I tried for a long time. I don't know if you guys know Dan Buccini, but he's another really, really strong longtime player that I've collaborated quite a bit with. If his curse wasn't random, yes. I think he's one of those heroes that you want to level up. Pete, it's recommended that you stick with one or the other. All right. Mojo. What do we do about Mojo? Is he dead battery? He's really good against bosses. Really, really good against bosses. What do we do with Mojo? I love this winter skin, by the way. This Hex ability is insane against bosses. Dead battery. Miri says dead battery. Lupin says dead battery. Dead battery from Bevan. Kevin. Glory. Send it back to the Amazon. I think Mojo needs work. He does have magic penetration. That is true. He's one of the few heroes that can give magic penetration. He's very strong in certain parts of the game in boss fights. I think he's very good in boss fights, but that's it. He's at least a stop sign. Philip, let's hear it. And Finkel says milk crate. Set him on fire. Glory says Orion is good against bosses, so you don't need Mojo. Great argument. Great argument. Mojo is situational, Joseph. Tell me why Mojo is situational. Because of the boss fight thing? There should be a tier for campaign heroes. I think that is worth... I think that's worth discussing. Francisco, I think that's worth discussing. What I don't like, one of the main things that I don't like about him is his skill can be interrupted. I don't like that his skill can be interrupted. Work, great point. I feel like Work says that if you're spending resources on your main team, even 3 teams, he's not going to be in those teams. Secondary Magic team with Mojo? Really? Jason, I want to try that team. I want to try that team here in a little bit. All right, I'm going to cut and copy this out. Add it to my notes. Backgrounds here, but all those heroes work great when you say full energy on Celeste. Use her twice and charge with all you got. Campaign and outline heroes, totally different tiers. But he does a lot of damage. He just can't win a set team. True. All right, we're doing this. Nah. Yeah, I think we create a all right, chat. I need a new tier name. I need a new tier name. What's a fun tier name? Somebody said background tier. Call it the background tier. Why are we calling it the background tier? I need your help, guys. We're running out of time. We're already been doing this for an hour and 20 minutes. I feel like Mojo's ultimate skill. We're going to think on that. The name of your dog. Folding table tier. I can't do the name of my dog because I'm already doing new puppy tier, and I don't want to do too many. Folding table tier. Folding table tier. Paper wall tier. Camping gear tier. I like background tier. Or folding paper wall tier. Coronavirus tier. How is that campaign? As I rub my eye with my hand. Useless trash tier? No. Dumpster fire. Heroes you keep in the background for campaign. Yeah, we're gonna call background tier. We're gonna do that. All right. Peppy. Would you sub in Peppy in any team? Or do you have to build a team around Peppy? Fjord? Over the rainbow tier? All right, what are we doing about Peppy? What do we do? How do we feel about Peppy? Do we fit her into most teams? Is she a good sub-in team? Or do you have to build a team around her? Milk crate for Peppy. Milk crate. So you would sub Glory. You would sub Peppy in against certain teams. So you, okay, help me out. Why you guys think that she's milk crate? Why? What team would you sub Peppy in against? See, I agree with Arcana. Peppy is probably stop sign. You really need to build a team around Peppy and Cleaver. Baby boss tier. I like Peppy a lot. She's pretty cool. You guys want to see a really disturbing image of Peppy? A couple of years ago, like 3 years ago, the developers had an artist on their team that was really, really, really good. Really good. Like, extremely good. One of my favorite pictures, I'm going to show you guys a couple of pictures while we talk about Peppy a little bit. This picture right here, this picture of Astaroth, this is an awesome picture. And this is an official Hero Wars picture, right? Somebody at Hero Wars made this picture, and this is awesome. I got a bunch of really cool ones, but this artist made this picture of Peppy for spring a couple of years back. I got to find this real quick. While you guys, let me know in the chat what you guys think about Peppy as a milk crate versus a stop sign while I find this picture. Whew. 16,225 subs. Yikes. Come on, where is it? They do a lot better now of cleaning up their pictures than they did before. There's just like long strings of the chest giveaways, the casket giveaway rather. It's got to be around here. Oh, here it is. Look at this picture of Peppy. What is Kark doing down here? What is Hero Wars implying with this picture? Maybe I've just got a dirty mind. I don't know. I'm terrified of sea monsters, by the way. I'm terrified of sea monsters. Terrified. Kai, let's see. Peppy is a stop sign if you count on quadruple damage, and Milk Crate if you can't afford to gamble with Peppy. You need Cleaver to be good. If Kai, who's only good with Kark, is a Milk Crate hero, then I think Peppy is a Milk Crate too. No. Disagree, Glory. Kai is in the Milk Crate tier because he's good on stall teams, not because he's good with Kark. I've got Kai here because he's good against defensive. He's good on defensive teams, not because he's with Kark. I sub in Kai on my Kark team against the Twins because of his high magic defense. But I don't build a team around. I would never build a team around Kai. I'm not sure. I don't know that I would build a team around Peppy either. The art is kaput. Incur a stop sign. Francisco says you can build a team for her, but you don't swap her in to save your team. See, El Cusco's got another great point. Aside from Cleaver, does Peppy see use anywhere? The only thing really that makes the Peppy synergy good is this skill right here, boldness. I think she might be dead battery. Do we put Peppy in dead battery? Think about, okay, let's think about it like this. If you were a new player, and somebody said, hey, you know, Pete, hey, John, hey, Work, hey, Francisco, do you guys have a list anywhere of heroes that I could maybe look at and see which heroes are worth leveling and which heroes aren't worth leveling? Would you suggest somebody to level up Peppy? I don't think that I would. I don't think that I would ever say that. I would say, hey, the Cleaver Peppy team has a really cool, you know, one small synergy. But would I suggest leveling up Peppy? Magic defense? That's a cool skin. Lance, what do you mean no? Yeah, I'm gonna put her in dead battery. I don't think I suggest any new player to level up Peppy. I don't think there's ever a world. I think this is how the conversation goes. Charlie, I just got Peppy in this chest in this event. Is she worth leveling up? My question, do you have Cleaver? And they're going to be like, no, I don't have Cleaver. And I'd be like, all right, then don't level Peppy. There's no reason at all to level Peppy unless you have Cleaver. No, her artifact on mobile is also magic defense. Yeah, Kreese, I tried to fight you in arena. I've been trying off and on for a while. My big gripe with you, and I can't wait for this. Carl, this poor guy has got his team is over 100,000 power higher than my team, and he cannot beat me. Yeah, no, I tried to fight you, Kreese. I usually wreck teams with Ginger, but not your team. Knows what it is. Don't waste gold. Yeah. Okay. No need to apologize, Sean. On to the next. Judge. Judge is a sleeper. I think Judge is going to surprise you guys. I think Judge needs some work, but he might be already strong enough. Judge has got kind of a crappy ability. This shield is impressive. This absorbs all damage. This absorbs pure damage. It absorbs physical attack. It absorbs magic attack damage. Right? Prevents debuffs from hitting him, and then lowers the team's magic defense. I think he is situational. I think he's a milk crate hero. I think Judge was right here. I don't think you build a team around Judge, but I think you can sub Judge in. Judge dead battery needs rework. Arcana, break it down for me. Why do you like Judge so much? See, I think the only... See, I think Cusco makes a good point. Jorgen is better than Judge. I'm going to move Judge to dead battery. Judge, in my opinion, is only good against mage teams, but I think his overall kit is too weak. I think his overall kit is too weak. All right. Phobos. This one's easy. I think Phobos is only background tier. I think Phobos is only good in campaign and Outland. Ginger's good. She's just squishy. Very squishy. Reduce enemy magic team defense is 1100 at max. Is that true? Yeah, Phobos is great in the tower as well. Magic defense, 1100. And that's on Facebook. On mobile, it only increases it by 1,000. That's not much. That's not much magic defense reduction. Yeah, I'm going to leave him in dead battery for now. Phobos, campaign, Outland. Tower only. Crease, what? John, this is a calculator. It's not accurate, but I can share this link. Here, I'll share this link. Here we go. Hero Wars calculator. It has some mistakes here and there, and it's for Facebook, not for mobile. So if you're a mobile player, it doesn't fit. The skins are wrong, the skills are wrong, but it's a nice little thing. NBA suspended the season. I saw that the NCAA wasn't doing any games. We're flying to Florida this weekend. Ugh. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. All right, Leon. Leon is firmly, to me, Leon is firmly in stop sign tier. You got to build a team around Leon. Anybody disagree with my Leon? Would anybody sub Leon in against certain teams? Bruno, you think Leon's dead battery tier? I disagree with you, Bruno. I think Leon's pretty strong. Milk crate for Leon? Glory. You and I we've been missing each other all night. Tell me why you feel like milk crate. What team would you sub Leon in against? Against Kira, Leon is a beast. Okay. 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 Well, I would say that you can build a team around her as well. In my opinion, the best Leon team is this. No, she's not dead battery. She's either stop sign or milk crate. I'm convinced. Yeah, I think she's milk crate. Yeah, you guys convinced me. She's very strong against teams that like to AoE a lot, like Ginger, like Kira. Timberland, you're an SS. You think Leon is that big? Oh, stop sign. Stop sign. See, if a hero is both stop sign and milk crate, then that makes her a water bottle. I'm totally building the fat dragon. I love it. I can use my Christmas tree skin. Are you kidding me? Warwick? Oh man. It's Chaba all the way. Forget Aurora. Forget her. Forget Aurora. Faceless. Faceless is probably actually my favorite hero in the game. Okay. Do we make Leon water bottle tier? So you can sub Leon in. For example, I could sub Leon in for Nebula, or I could sub Leon in for Faceless on my Kark team. I knew people were going to argue with me about this. So Kreese, in our discussion yesterday, we were talking about tanks, and we decided that Chaba actually is pretty okay, and his abilities are interesting. No, who? No, what? No to what? No to Leon? Yeah, Faceless is staying water bottle. I'm not even gonna argue about it. Kreese, what are you knowing about? Most women scream yes at me. Demonetized. Neb and Faceless. This is okay. So Kreese, this isn't an argument about who's better. This is an argument about utility and versatility. Can you build a team water bottles? Yeah, you could. Yeah, no, she's definitely saying that. She doesn't like Leon. How about Lars? How about Lars? Well, I love Leon. She's got some of the best art in the game also. What do you guys feel about Lars? Can you plug him in any team? Is he arguable like Orion and Satori? What do you guys think about Lars? I mean, who wouldn't want this on your team? Every team. Just put her into every team. I stopped working on Faceless. I would move Leon to stop. Okay. Lars is a water bottle. Doesn't need anyone. Water bottle for Lars. Stop sign for Lars. Possible water bottle, but there's a stretch. Lars could be water bottle. Lars is good. El Bueno, welcome. Like Satori, Bork, Bork, Bork. Stop sign for Lars. Lars with Krista. Well, Lars is seen even without his sis. I like Leon. She's just a tool that is useful here and there. Lars is a badass. Lars like Orion. Lars is the same as Orion. Water bottle. Leon the meme. I think Lars can fit into most teams. Kind of like Orion, and that you could pop him in. Oh. Demonetized. Okay, so this is tough. What do you guys think about this? I feel like Orion, Lars, and Satori are all tough. Would you sub in? Can you plug Lars into most teams and he would do well? Can you plug Lars in for your damage dealer? For any damage dealer? I could plug him into my Bob team. Astaroth, Lars, Faceless, Martha. I can see that. I don't want to do another group for what would be the purpose of a new group for Satori, Orion, and Lars? No, you would replace Kark. You would replace Kark with Lars. And he would do well. Astaroth, Orion, or Faceless, Kira, Celeste, and Jorgen. Astaroth, Orion, Kira, Celeste, Jorgen is a strong team. Very strong team. Yes, you can. I'm not sure I would put Orion and Leon in Water Bottle. Bob team without Bob? Yeah. Hashtag Bob team. So, okay. We're going to come back to these guys. We need to argue a little bit more about those. We need to get through this first. Oh, that's it? Oh, that's it. Yay. Okay. All right. So that is all the mages. Am I missing any mages? Am I missing any mages at all? The argument in live streams here. Okay, so let's talk about these four right here because they're tough. They're tough. So obviously, let's just work through this together right here. These four right here, 100%, you could build a team around them. Agree? Does everybody agree with that? Yes. Yes, Arcane, I'm doing a separate video for support heroes. Does anybody disagree with me that you can build a team around these four? Maybe Leon is questionable. Now, Kyle, you could build a team around that crowd control. Galahad, top hero overall. Okay, so we agree that all of these heroes, you can build a team around them. So the question then, okay, so Leon, so here's the thing about Leon. Here's the thing about Leon is I'm the boss. And I like the cat lady. So you can build around Leon. You can 100% you can build around Leon. You can build single target teams. So now we have these three. So we got these three here. Satori, Lars, and Orion. So we can build a team around these heroes. The question is, do they individually fit in to most teams? Would you sub in Orion? If you could you swap in, like, let's say if you didn't have Kark. Let's say you didn't have Kira. Could you sub in an Orion, Satori, or Lars in place of a physical hitter? You probably wouldn't. Is Leon a support? I mean, she's control for sure. Where's my Leon? Where's my Leon? There you go. Mage control. Yeah, she does play more like a control. Hot guy, what's a bad comparison? Switch Jorgen for Leon. I don't use Jorgen on my main team. Would I switch Nebula for Leon? That's really the question. Maybe Martha for Leon. So, Hot Guy, the point of this water bottle tier are heroes that fit into most teams, not just mage teams. Because you can make the argument that every single one of these mages could be swapped in to a mage team. Okay, let's talk about Ginger then. No, Jorgen is a he's a control support. And he's easily water bottle. Like, there's no argument about that. Easily water bottle. Easily water bottle. So this is Timberland, thanks for joining us. See, this is an interesting concept, because my Kark team, right? My Bob team only has one physical hero in it. Right? Faceless is a magic attacking hero. Right? Jorgen is a support, Martha's a healer. Okay, great. So, could you say the same thing? Hot Guy, could you say the same thing? Could you say the same thing for Satori and Lars? So, Philip, the reason why I did Celeste here is because while she is a healer, she does a ton of damage, and I wanted to keep them. I wanted to just get it out of the way that Celeste is a water bottle tier. You wouldn't put Leon with Kira or the twins. That's a good point. That's a good point. I don't think I would either. What do you mean, what would Kark be? Glory, you could argue that all of these need to be combos. You could argue that on some level, armor penetration plus high magic attack heroes, Lars and Krista, that's a combo, right? See, I think you could say that these three are water bottle. They're obviously not milk crate. You wouldn't sub them in only against certain teams. But you could fit them in because they're so strong. Yeah, I'm putting them up here. Yeah. See, Lupin makes another point. Satori is head and shoulders, I think, a different conversation than Lars and Orion, because I think you can easily build a team around Satori, but I think Satori is extremely strong swapped into your team against certain teams. So I think in that way, he's a water bottle. Astaroth, Bob, Nebula, Jorgen, Faceless is a okay team, actually. You can do away with healers on Kark teams altogether. Satori is good, better with Nebula. Okay. Hero combos can destroy teams. Keep working it. Yeah, see, Tin Mad Dog, I don't know anything about Maya. I don't know anything about Maya. Faceless Orion Helios is a good team. It's a very strong team. I think it's underestimated. Jorgen, Orion, and Helios make a very good trio, at least at level. Jorgen, Orion, and Helios are a good team. Throw in just about any tank. Astaroth, Galahad, Chaba, Ziri. Maybe Celeste. Lars is not water bottle. You think Lars? You think Lars is down here? You think Lars doesn't sub in? You think Lars has to be... You have to have a team built around Lars? Kyle, I disagree with you there. I think Dorian is probably the best healer in the game in the right team. I think Dorian's the best healer in the game. Asterisk. Fun stuff, guys. This is... I love doing this so much. I love this back and forth. We've been at this for 2 hours. I agree. I think Lars and Orion are identical as well. I think I'm doing this. I'm leaving these up here. I'm leaving these up here because you can pop Lars into most teams as he has his own armor penetration, and he'll be fine. He doesn't need a supporting mage to boost his damage. A supporting mage helps for sure. This is my mage tier list. With a lot of arguments. Ismail, about to drop some hot knowledge on us. Hot knowledge. What do you got for us? Oh, you want me to try a team? Galahad, Jorgen, Astaroth, Cleaver, Martha. That's a really defensive team. It's probably a strong defensive team. What we could Dante being bullied for 2 hours tomorrow. I think it's pretty safe to say that Dante on Facebook is dead battery and Dante on mobile is stop sign. For sure. Kreese, would you build a team around Krista? Or does she need Lars? I see Lars all the time without Krista. I don't think I've ever seen Krista without Lars. Krista's awesome. She's awesome. But I don't think I've ever seen her without Lars. There's a lot of Kira, Nebula, Lars teams on my server on mobile. The deadest of batteries. She's so bad. Daredevil is so bad on Facebook. It bothers me so much that it did such great things to her on mobile. Pete, I've been thinking about healers a lot. I think all of the healers are water bottle tier except for Dorian. And I think you need to build a team for Dorian. But they're all pretty good. How can you build around Dante? Oh, I'm sorry. Dante, not Daredevil. I'm sorry. Dante is dead battery on both. Yeah, this isn't a best to worst tier list. without Lars. Top arenas have her as a mage tank without Lars. Kreese, not on our server, they don't. Marcus is a healer. He's dead battery. See, all these teams have Lars. Galahad, King Mao, Jorgen, Lars, Martha. Kristen, Lars. That's an interesting team. Lars with King Mao again. How about that? Interesting. Lars with Satori. Kristen, Lars. Kristen, Lars. Marcus is dead battery. He's really bad. All right, guys. I am going to wrap this up here. We've been going for 2 hours. I have not eaten dinner yet. My girlfriend got mad and went to dinner on her own. So I need to catch up with her a little bit. I also have to study for my securities license a little bit more too. So anybody new to my stream, make sure you leave a comment on a video this week. I'm doing a skin giveaway on Saturday. Doing skin giveaways every week. True, that is fair. That is fair, Kreese. And I believe you that Krista is great. I understand how strong she is. I do. Krista Lars. Yeah. Lars does not need Krista to be effective. Sandra, so do I. I have a lot to learn also. So you're in good company. That's why we do these. That's why we do these live streams together and not just me putting out a video together. No, she's fine. No, she's not that mad. I told her what I was doing tonight. I said I started this video series. I'm spending a whole week with you without doing any of this in Florida next week. You're gonna let me work this week. So it is what it is. But with all that being said, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me, working through this mage. I think we'll do support tomorrow, or Mark's. Let's do Mark's people, marksman people tomorrow. And we will Bruno. Yes, I'll check it out. We'll talk about it later. Kreese, I'm not disagreeing with you that Krista's strong. For the sake of my tier list, she's not a water bottle. She's not a universally utility hero. But I love you guys. Yeah, good luck in Dominion.